Hey guys, welcome to our channel, Jamericans. My name is Shantae.
And hi everyone, my name is Sion, and today's video is going to be about the incidents that happened to our late brother George Floyd, and just a general update on the Black Lives Matter movement because of the surge of protests that's been happening internationally. So the way that our YouTube channel will work is that one of us will ask questions and it will just basically help to facilitate a conversation about this past event. So the first question that we're going to ask is this. Do you think that the pandemic and the lootings are correlated, Shantae?
Yeah, I definitely feel like the pandemic and the lootings are definitely correlated. Um, well, like I'll say let's say the protests, riots, and looting. Not saying that we're mixing all the people that do all that together, but I think that it's more possible because of the pandemic, mainly because people don't have some people don't have jobs anymore. People are working from home, so people have a lot more time to either be activists or to just be assholes, ruining a movement and taking advantage of a movement to loot it. So yeah, the pandemic definitely added to the fact that there's either more people protesting for their rights or people using the situation to loot and act crazy.
I completely agree with you. I feel like I've been talking to a couple of my different friends, and I was even talking to a few coworkers, and some people are really separating the pandemic from the protests and riots. However, from my point of view, as someone who has been studying African American history, I know that history and events, they aren't lateral, but they connect with each other. And so I definitely also agree with you for the fact that the reason why people have the ability to go on Facebook or Instagram and learn about the debt, the reason why they're actually so frustrated is because this whole capitalist system is not in full gear right now. So they're kind of sitting at home hopeless. And not only on top of that, it's kind of the whole idea that, so as a Black person, every single day that we step out of our house, we could die potentially. Now you add this pandemic, of course it's correlated. It just
And
seems.
then Black people are dying disproportionately higher of coronavirus than any other group in America. No, you add that to it too. It's like the community is fed up at this point.
Yeah, and then there's basically no relief
Mm-hmm.
from the pandemic that's been happening. There's a lot of communities, especially in New York City, highly impoverished communities that basically they're not getting any help. The Great Depression, the unemployment rate was 24. I was reading an article yesterday, I believe, from the New York Times, and it said that our unemployment rate was believed to be 13%, but now it's higher than that.
Mm-hmm.
So people are just in a state of panic too.
I
That
was reading that. Mm-hmm.
adds onto it, and hopelessness, panic and hopelessness.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So our second question is, how will America handle police brutality after these surges of protests?
I'm hoping that they handle it better after this, because even just the fact that they charged Chavez with third degree and then moved it up to second degree is they're ooh 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 ooh, they're listening. Obviously once you start hitting them in the pockets and with the businesses and stuff, like looting aside, just protesting that can mess with the business. Just having a whole bunch of protesters, you really start hitting them at their businesses and stuff. I feel like that's when they're really gonna start listening, with money, start protesting in their stores, stopping their businesses, or they're not going to their businesses. I think that's the only time America is really gonna handle police brutality and take it that seriously, which is kind of like what we just saw because of the riots. Now they changed his charge up. They trumped his charge up and arrested the other three.
What I think is very, very powerful that's going on right now is that people were always thinking within the box, oh, we need to work on improving the connection between the Black community and cops and stuff like that. Whereas now people are literally demanding that police, just the police force is defunded. And I think that that is
I've seen that. I've seen that.
And I think that's like a conclusion or solution that like was outside of like my idea. I didn't even know that it was like possible. And like, yeah, so like basically police officers or the police department in some cities, I don't know the exact numbers, but they make like they give invest close to like $1 billion to police officers, and like
It's like,
schools get a fraction of that. So
yeah,
it's just wrong. Progress takes time when I feel like this movement is asking for an expedient like solution. And I
yeah,
think
like now.
yeah, like right now. What we need is we need Apple to donate laptops to Black schools. We need to hold Best Buy accountable to donate speakers and smart
Well,
boards
but not just that. Apple needs to actually hire those Black kids.
and then hire them afterwards too. We need Google to do the same thing. We need these companies and these corporations, Walmart, like all of them. We need all of those corporations in order to give back to the Black community, because
Yeah,
really that's the form of reparation that needs to happen. They need to start caring.
yeah.
That's what needs. So thank you guys for listening to us. Please subscribe and leave comments. We'd love to hear your point of view on any of the questions that we've been talking about.
Yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're just so excited to start this channel and just start like important conversations. And if you guys are interested in having these important conversations with us, like you said, just make sure you guys comment down below, subscribe to our channel, and like this video.